Welcome to Walker's Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker, bringing you a review of this week's stock market. On Monday, markets were up as good news trickled in. Oracle agreed to buy a major stake in TikTok, beating out Microsoft, and Pfizer said it's likely the U.S. will deploy a COVID-19 vaccine to the public before the end of this year. The Dow Industrials gained 327 points, and the Nasdaq Composite jumped 1.9%. On Tuesday, the Empire State Manufacturing Index for September rose from 3.7 to 17, higher than expectations, and import prices for August rose 0.9%, while export prices rose 0.5%. Industrial production for August rose 0.4% on top of the prior month's 3.5% gain. However, it was lower than expectations. Markets rallied when China reported its first retail sales increase this year. Tech shares continued their rebound while the financial sector lagged, with the S&P 500 ending the day 0.5% higher and the Nasdaq Composite closing up 1.2%. On Wednesday, retail sales for August rose 0.6% on top of the prior month's 0.9% gain, while the housing market index for September rose 5.4% to 83. The EIA Petroleum Status Report for the week ending September 11th saw crude oil inventory decline 4.4 million barrels. The Federal Reserve concluded their last pre-election regular meeting and said they anticipate keeping interest rates near zero until inflation moderately exceeds 2% for some time. The majority on the Fed committee anticipate no need to raise rates until at least 2023. However, markets generally fell after Fed Chair Powell suggested that more government stimulus was needed. At the close, the S&P 500 lost 0.5%, while the Nasdaq Composite fell 1.3%. 10-year Treasuries yielded 0.7%, and West Texas Intermediate crude rose 5% to $40.18 a barrel. On Thursday, housing starts for August decreased 5% to an annualized 1.42 million units, and jobless claims for the week ending September 12th fell 33,000 to 860,000. Conflicting reports over when a coronavirus vaccine will be available frustrated investors, as well as the dour mood after the Federal Reserve lowered its outlook yesterday on the economic recovery. Markets continued their slide with the Nasdaq Composite down 1.3%. However, West Texas Intermediate crude continued gaining, closing at $41.08 a barrel. On Friday, consumer sentiment for September rose 4.8 points to 78.9, and markets opened about flat overall as big tech continued to trend downward. This is Walker's Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker, and I'll see you again next week.